Hey everyone, I'm Danny. Yes, that Danny, that's me.
Danny! I love your videos, Danny!
I started my epic journey about 6 months ago now, and since then I have been living, breathing, thinking about epic and its musical components and how to break it down and think about it in a way that makes it really interesting and very complex, almost like a puzzle to solve. And so this isn't going to be your traditional react to epic. It's actually going to be a react for the fans. And so I'm gonna react to things assuming that you have seen epic before. People who follow me know that I think about epic in terms of musical motifs and different ways that Jorge has talked about the music. And so this will be my perspective and what I specifically take away from the story and the themes and the characters and the relationships and the music itself. And while I will likely color it with musical motifs, this isn't meant to be an all-comprehensive way to think about epic in the way that Jorge has talked about it. But I'm going to be talking through it as if I'm talking with friends who love the musical. And I think the idea is that we just create like a comfortable environment for me to just tell you what I think. It's comfortable for me, okay? You're a passive listener. You're forced into this. So buckle in. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching. Oh, and just as a warning, the themes that I will be talking about and the way that I'll be speaking about the musical will be 18 plus. And so if you would appreciate a more family-friendly version of this, then let me know. Even if it's literally just bleeping out the words or something. But I'm just gonna keep it all out there. And so just know that the reactions that I give are not necessarily gonna be family-friendly. And we'll likely talk about topics and themes that are more adult. And I think because this is going to be a rewatch, I think what I'm wanting to do is highlight different animatics that are non-traditional. So for example, I love Gigi's The Horse and the Infant. I love it so much. It truly is iconic part of this fandom, but I'm going to assume you've already seen that. And I'm going to watch a different animatic, and so that way I can comment on it. Ideally, it'd be an animatic that I've never seen before, because there's so many new animatics that come out all the time, and I'd love to just highlight different ones and different feels, especially this late into this quote-unquote late into epic, so that we can highlight different creators as well. So let's start at the beginning. The Horse and the Infant. All right, my brothers, listen closely. All right, let's stop here. So the first thing we heard is this trickster motif. It's that do 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 dun 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 dun. And so the trickster motif is a motif that is one of Odysseus's main motifs, and it basically represents any time that he has cunning or is thinking about plotting or planning, and it happens a lot throughout the musical. Although a little secret is it happens way less after. All I hear are screams. We also set up the fact that Odysseus is represented by guitar in this musical. So in this musical, if you knew or did not know, characters have different character instrumentation. And Jorge has talked about them like Pokemon, where you have a primary instrument and a secondary instrument. And so Odysseus's primary and main instrument is his guitar. And what's really cool about a guitar, as a guitarist myself, is that depending on the mood, you can have a different style of guitar. So when he's battle ready, the guitar is electric. When he is in his monstrous form, there's a lot more distortion in the guitar. And when he's feeling very vulnerable, the guitar turns acoustic. And even in the acoustic realm, there is steel string acoustic guitar, which represents some level of vulnerability. And a nylon string guitar represents an even deeper level of vulnerability. And so even in Odysseus's instrument, there is a wide variety of possibilities to express different emotions. Dude, these guys are sick. They look so cool. That line has always been the sickest to me. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Yes, sir. Oh my God, it's so cool. It's so cool. Okay, that was a sick shot. The yearning. The yearning in his voice into the grasp of the sword. I love it.
Telemachus, what do you wish for? I'm on my way. What do you fight for? Attack!
Okay, I do want to talk about these lyrics for a second because I mean, everybody has thought, what do you die for, right? We've all thought it. Okay, let's just all admit it. We all sing it, we all sang it, and we all force ourselves to not say, what do you die for? Which means, like, Jorge's a smart guy. He's very clearly an intelligent person. He thought that lyric as well. It's not like we're unique. And so, for a specific reason that I cannot fully understand, he decided that that lyric just wouldn't make it in. Like, it didn't make sense. I want you guys to tell me what you think. I'll tell you what I think. I kind of get this feeling that, you know, Odysseus sets up later that his men never died, right? He talks to Eurylochus about it and Luck Runs Out. And so I feel like maybe he decided not to use what do you die for because Odysseus's whole thing is that his men didn't die. And so he's not asking them to die and he never did. That's my only interpretation because what do you die for is just so natural here. I do think you could have still put what do you die for and just know you're not going to die still, right? Like you don't want to die, but you're willing to, you know it's a possibility. But for whatever reason, we don't have that lyric and only Jorge knows, I guess. Okay. So here we set up this concept I like to call the mortal versus the divine, which is essentially that when you are a mortal in the musical of epic, the music has to be represented through real world instrumentation. So, for example, an electric guitar is still real world instrumentation, but we're talking pianos, we're talking drums, we're talking guitars. When a god or something divine is involved, the music can have electronic or synth elements to it. I'm sure we all have listened to this part of the song with some headphones on, and it just hits so hard when Zeus comes in. It truly feels like this like overwhelming gigantic force, and that part of the music only happens in this song when the gods are involved. And so that synth, that sound only comes when Zeus is involved, and it's so cool. It feels like there is a god presence, and it's awesome. These bells come back during the underworld, and I'll bring them up again whenever we get there. Your Honor, Exhibit A of why I hate the gods. Odysseus is trying to create a solution to this problem, and Zeus is being a motherfucker. Zeus, level with me here. I will take care of this baby. I will make sure that he has a good upbringing, and I know he's my enemy's baby, but he's still just a child. I really think he deserves a chance. I don't know. I think he's gonna burn your home down. I mean, come on, Zeus. Like, he doesn't have to know that this is not his home. We can raise him. Nah, we'll tell him. Yeah, we're gonna tell him. Fuck you. We're gonna tell him. What do you want from me? I'm Zeus. My dad should have killed me. I think it's only fair that we should kill every single child. What is wrong with you? Zeus, you are the king of the gods. Do not admit to this mortal that you have daddy issues. Blame Zeus. Don't blame the humans. Don't blame Odysseus. Don't blame Eurylochus. Blame Zeus. I'm starting this right now. I'm gonna say it way more during this React series. Blame Zeus. Maybe not for this. He's kind of right. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. Where's a baby? I need a yeet. I need a baby to yeet. 1 second. I'm sorry. That's how I would have done it. Look, all I'm saying is that it's probably not going to survive the trip. Let's just remove our emotions for a second and just recognize that this is a mercy for this baby. Okay? Do I advocate for the yeeting of babies off towers? Absolutely not. Not generally, but in this case, like, what are you going to do with this baby? What am I going to do with you? Bring you on my ship? Let Poseidon kill you? Who's taking care of you? There's 600... Hey, sorry for the whiplash about the infant. Let me make it up to you by bringing you along to make some tea. The Gilded Teafling was kind enough to send me some of Hermes' Holy Moly. You may know how much I love Epic, but you probably don't know that I also love tea, especially a black tea. And so this Huckleberry Vanilla Earl Grey blend is perfect for me. I'm pretty sure it isn't going to open my third eye, but if it tastes half as good as it smells, then you'll have to start calling me the Walter White of tea the way I'll be cooking up this stuff in my kitchen all the time. Hey, has anyone ever stopped to ask why Epic fans love tea so much? What is it about the traumatic experience of Epic that draws us into this extremely comforting... Oh no, wait, I get it. If you also enjoy tea, I really do recommend it, and you can support me directly when you buy some using the affiliate link in the description below. Also, if you put all 4 of the Epic teas in your cart, and you use the code NORTH, then you'll get a $12 discount. Delicious. It actually honestly does taste really good. Like, the huckleberry comes through. And now we're all cozy.
All you can choose is Zeus.
That is honestly a good line, though. Okay, this Animatic by MarComie. Amazing job. Great job. I loved it. I hope I said your name right. Ooh. Subscribed. So we get to Just a Man. This song is the song that changed everything for me. I think I listened to this song a dozen times after I first heard it. I just couldn't stop listening to it. This song resonated with me so much. It spoke to my soul, and it still does. And it sets up one of the main themes of the musical, which is this idea of a man versus a monster. Let's get into it. I will just point out, nylon string acoustic guitar. We are getting the most vulnerable of vulnerable from Odysseus right now, as he is singing to this infant that is his enemy's child. That shot went crazy. MarComie, I love these. That went crazy. Ooh, I love it when animators are like, you know what? This scene is going to go hard. He's going to leave his wife, give her a kiss. He didn't want to go to this war. He was forced into it. It was his idea. Let's move past all of that. And then let's watch him age immediately. Through his own eyes, through his own memories. It's so beautiful.
When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame?
That is the part. That part haunted me. When does the reason become the blame? I've thought about those lyrics so often. It goes from this melodic, beautiful thing into something just gut-wrenching. And that's what I love about this musical. Because this isn't the only moment that I felt that. But this song stopped me from listening to all of the other songs for a long time. Because I just kept coming back to this song. Because that concept of whether your actions make you a man or a monster, I have felt that a lot throughout my life. How many of us have felt like something that was good gets colored in some future like it's some bad thing? And in this case, what is Odysseus's purpose? Make it back alive to our homeland. At what point does that reason become the blame for his men and the audience and us? At what point do we blame him for that reason? I think it's such a deep line, and it resonates so deeply with me as a human being who tries to be genuine and also makes mistakes. Oh, fuck you, Zeus.
I'm just a man. But when does it come?
Didn't like that. Didn't like that, MarComie. I didn't want him to see the baby's not there after he opens his eyes. Oh my god. I've got a bone to pick with you. Gigi didn't do that to me, okay? I mean, Gigi's... The hand by itself says a lot. It really does. It's so good. But, and MarComie, I didn't need that scene at the end. I already felt bad. What was I saying? Come here. I'm so sorry. I take it back. Fuck Zeus. Fuck Zeus! I'm taking you on the ship. We're going back home. Fuck Zeus. I don't care if you find out about the Trojan War and it comes back to bite me. I'm going to do the right thing right now by you, okay? Danny Mata can't hurt you anymore. You know what? Anyone that sides with Zeus on anything is wrong. I'm just saying that right now. Fuck Zeus. Little man-child. Man-child. Fuck that man-child.
But when does a comet become a meteor? When does a comet